Hello guys, Cascade is back to another video, and today I'm gonna introduce a very efficient way to memorize the number of valence electrons on the periodic table. So right now I'm doing the Whisper shape unit, and because there's a lot of valence electrons involved in this, while drawing the Whisper diagram, it's great if you remember some of the most popular elements, default valence electron number. And to remember it, rote memorization might not be the most efficient method. So I would like to introduce a very efficient way to do so, which I call the meme method. So the way I remember is basically, the most common ones that usually show up on the test are C and O, as well as hydrogen, and we're gonna cover the group 7 elements as well, as they also kind of bind with these elements quite frequently. So here for hydrogen is very simple. Hydrogen is in the first period, and almost everybody remembers hydrogen. Like, it has one valence electron, and that's easy. Like, that's easy to remember, right? Because hydrogen just shows up everywhere, and just one valence electron in the first shell. It's easy to remember, and I'll skip that because if you can't remember that, you probably should give up. I'm just kidding. But anyways, for carbon, the way I remember is, I'm not sure if you guys play Call of Duty, but there's a bomb called C4, right? C4, right? So here, the way I remember is C is carbon, so C4 bomb. If you remember C4, right? Carbon has 4 valence electrons. And after that, how do you remember the rest of the elements, you might ask? So if you remember carbon, right, C4, then it's easy to remember N and O, as you can kind of just say KNO, like the way I'd say it's KNO, like CNO. It's not OCN, where it's not NOC or whatever. It's always CNO, KNO, like KNO. Like KNO is the epic word. So it's always carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen, and there's 4 valence electrons in carbon, 5 valence electrons on nitrogen, 6 valence electrons on oxygen. So yeah, if you remember C4, you can just remember C4 and KNO. Like you can just say C4. So okay, 4 valence electron. We're trying to look for nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen has 5 valence electrons because it's followed by carbon. So the way that's literally how I remembered it. KNO, and then like Pinocchio, like KNO, KNO, and then C4. And the hardest ones are these ones, because KNO, like, these are the ones I've already known for a while, but the new ones that I just memorized are fluorine, chlorine, and bromine, because they also frequently show up in on the exam. So fluorine, the way I remember is okay, so when you play video games, there's a meme that was quite popular in early 2010, I think, pretty sure. Yeah, it's press F to pay respects. Press F to pay respects, if you guys remember it. So you guys know that 7 is a lucky number, right? Like 7, it represents a luck, fortune and everything, right? But the thing is, on periodic table, like, it's a little bit there's a little irony there, like 7 valence electrons. The elements that have 7 valence electrons are a little bit weird. in the sense that like fluorine, for example, like F to pay respects, that's not really something happy, right? And then chlorine. Oh, chlorine. Chlorine is toxic when consumed. When a large amount of it is consumed. So I always recall chlorine gas. Like, I don't know if that's World War I stuff, but chlorine gas. Oh, that's toxic. Okay, fluorine. I have to pay respects. And then last but not least, bromine. Bromine is watching these, elements, and then these elements are all they all contradict the nature of number 7. So bromine's like, bro, what's happening? So that is exactly how I remember it. Roman is like watching these elements like dance together, and they're like, after pay respects. And chlorine gas, oh my gosh, this is not supposed to be group 7 elements. Like, how is it supposed to be group 7? And then there's iodine. Iodine is basically like, bromine's like bro, and then iodine's like like on text message, people frequently just say I and then dash, right? So that's how I literally remember it. Like it's like I don't know, right? Yeah, so this is literally how I remember it. Like it's kind of like have to pay respects, chlorine gas deployed, and then bro, like what's going on, and then like this guy is like, okay, I don't know what to say. This is a mess, right? So yeah, that's a fun way to remember the number of valence electrons on the periodic table. Hope you guys enjoy that, and have a good one. Bye bye.